Creatives have had 18 years of low payouts from streaming services, and enough is quite frankly enough. Because I know that you want to get paid more, and for the stuff that I have, I want to get paid more too. But one thing's for sure, streaming 1.0 is done. I'm not going to say it's completely dead because we got a little juice left to squeeze, but technologists are forming tools for streaming 2.0. So question is, will you be on the upside of what's happening now? Now, I know you're going to feel a little bit anxious, like, well, what is streaming 2.0? But it's going to take about 5 years. People are projecting about 5 years to implement this process and bring it forth to the public in its first edition. So you want to be on the upside swing of this thing and not saying, how can I get the royalties from the past? Like, oh, Spotify is doing all this crazy stuff, right? So what should you be doing now? That's what we're going to talk about coming up right here on the Music Money Makeover show. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Music Money Makeover show. My name is Casey Graham. Today's episode comes from things that I pulled from a recent Billboard magazine article. I'll post it right here, but let's hop right in. Let's address streaming 1.0 because this is where we are right now. Streaming 2.0 is coming. So streaming developed roughly in 1996, but 10 years later exploded in 2006 with Spotify hitting the market. This caused CD sales to severely decline into nothingness, and artists, producers, and songwriters who did the music for the sake of doing music collapsed. I know a lot of people who bowed out of the game. At 2008, 2009, after that stock market crash, they were done. Now, customers were tired of getting low quality music due to the oversaturation of music in the marketplace and low amounts of talent. I know I was. Now, with an increase in greed and a drop in quality control, it's no wonder why the public voted for streaming to be the winner. Okay, the public doesn't really care about, where they're going to get the music, just as long as they can get it for a cheaper price. Okay, a lot of you all know that Rhapsody was the leading streaming service out before Spotify was, and then you had Napster, but it was like on your computer, and that was like Winamp and all that stuff. So now that we're done with streaming 1.0, let's look at some investors' speculation of 2.0. Now, this comes from Bob Moczylowski of Indel and Triller. He's an investor, okay? We're at a point where music streaming 1.0 is perfected. What does 2.0 look like? If music streaming 1.0 was about solving the problem of make all the music play, I think music streaming 2.0 is going to be allowing fans a way to play with all of the music. Bob Moczylowski, okay? I agree, but let's spice some things up. I believe the power in economics will shift towards the artist/creator. And this empowerment will be driven by technology and an increasing transparency. I believe it too, Mike. Now, spice it up again. We're evolving out of the existing stage of music streaming and into a new era where we all learn and figure out how to make sure the money fans want to spend goes directly to the artists they want to support. Here's the artist revolution. This is Hazel Savage, VP of Music Intelligence, SoundCloud. Spice it up again. Platforms and distribution will evolve to connect artists directly to fans and unlock opportunities for engagement and monetization beyond streaming. Music discovery and consumption will continue to integrate more deeply into other forms of entertainment, particularly gaming. Music rights management will continue to get more complex. Yeah, it will. And hopefully more transparent and efficient for rights holders, which I hope it does. Joe Puth and Vital, I guess that's how you say it. The Rain Group. There is a mass focus on getting money from the fans directly to the artists in streaming 2.0. You can see some of this coming through the YouTube portals, but let's just keep going. Here's what I'm saying. This is what I just mentioned. Premium content will be king, part 1. In several past episodes during this year, I mentioned artists selling exclusive or digital deluxe digital download packs, exclusive content, building communities and servers, creating digital fan clubs, and more. This will hit the main stage soon, allowing the artists to carve out their future for themselves and reach their goals much, much easier. Will you join this revolution. Now that I got proof, because sometimes I'm way out in the future and people will be like, oh man, Case, I hear what you're saying, but I don't understand it. I'm telling you, it is on the way. So if some of you all who really use YouTube heavily understand that there are premium subscriptions within YouTube, not YouTube Red for the public, but for your subscribers to subscribe to get exclusive content via YouTube, which I don't really recommend because YouTube takes too much, but it's there. You know that it's on the way. So if YouTube can do that, then you know that premium content is going to be king. Part 2. Streaming and social media outlets will jump on this trend to prevent artists from leaving the platforms to create their own communities as usual. And if the consumers agree with the platforms to stay, then artists will have to bend. However, more money will flow to the artists more than ever before in the last 18 years. So content will not be king anymore. Premium content will be king. Now, it's hard enough to be a recording artist. Now I have to be my own TV network. Is that what you're telling me? This is the age we live in, and the new requirements for your team are different than back in the day. However, the upside is huge, and if you can organize the logistics, it won't be so overwhelming. Recording artists won't have the upper hand anymore. Recording artists who know how to entertain will have the upper hand, whether it be low energy entertainment or high energy entertainment. If you learn how to gather attention and move the crowd, you will win, especially if you can do it via video or online content. Now, should my focus be on content instead of music? Your focus should always be on trying to accomplish both at once. So if you have to slow things down for the sake of time and available labor, slow things down. However, as soon as you can afford more time and labor, ramp things up. It's as simple as that. Like, we're going through a huge shift. I need you to be on board with this. Now, dude, that's more work than I signed up for. I keep telling you all that you must build a business. You need a business foundation for your music career because that's how you're really going to have success. Okay? Once you start that process, you begin to see the power that you have, and the task of attacking this mission from both fronts won't seem hard. Okay? Just get started, man. I promise you it'll get easier. New things will come out. You'll figure out how to switch gears and all of that. But in order to make all this work, before you start flowing all the cash back to you, you're going to need a foundation. So if you're an artist, a music producer, a songwriter, a new music executive who wants to start a record label or publishing company and get it done in 60 days or less, without having to search for all the how-tos of getting this together and that together all over the internet, I put them together in one simple course called the 60-Day Record Label Course. And it's a framework to establish your record label in a perfect 60-day sequence. So we'll build a strong LLC foundation, which is what you're going to need. You'll learn how to play the game via contract, and you'll be set up to collect domestic and international publishing royalties without the middleman taking 15%. And if you trip and fall through this course, you better believe I got you. You can always book a call with me and I'll help you up so you can stand on your own 2 feet and actually finish this foundation that is pretty easy to build according to this course. All this stuff you see right here in the bottom right-hand corner is included within the course. Click the link below to get started today. But if this is your first time watching the channel, grab the free stuff below, 10 major steps to increase your record label's profits. There's a free split sheet included with the download. Now, here's what I wanted to get to. Because if you embrace the change, going to 2.0 here, you'll stay on the cutting edge of this revolution. You'll earn the money you're seeking from your career in this new age. And due to the content, create a massive audience just by staying consistent and constantly refining your process. So it's almost like when social media came out and, you know, you would hop on a new platform to build your audience fast. It's going to be that way. If you start embracing the tools early, then when everybody starts to jump on board, you're already there making money. This is a making money play. This isn't building audience per se play. This is a now making money play. But if you bow out and say, man, I'm already doing all this stuff, you don't move with the change, you'll be grumpy about everyone else making it happen because they put in the work. So you'll probably be looking for the next best job that can pay what you need to survive. This is real. And you'll tell everybody that you can't make money in music. And yes, you'll become one of those people. And I don't want you to do that. This stuff takes time. You got to embrace the change. So music money makers, if you are tired of where things are now with streaming 1.0, become a part of this revolution and get in on the cutting edge of everything, I want you to develop a premium content strategy for this, right? Because premium content, as I said, will be king. If you can become the master of your own house, you can become the master of your own destiny. Music Money Makers, if you make music, you should always make money. Log on to musicmoneymakeover.com. Jump into the 60-day record label course today, and it's right down below. Grab the free stuff right down below. Book a one-on-one call with me on musicmoneymakeover.com, and I'll see you next time. Peace.